Do you like YouTube? Do you enjoy watching endless hours of free content from your favorite creators? Then you should probably know that this platform is under attack. Why? And from who? Take a very close look at these next two pictures and tell me if you can spot the answer. Still not sure? Let me explain. If you've been watching YouTube videos for the last few years, you probably already know that the type of content that creators have been making has changed a lot. Original ideas like this used to be everywhere on the platform. That all changed on September 8, 2019 when Ben Rivera posted this video titled, Tinder in Real Life. It exploded in popularity, gaining over 15 million views. Just 2 weeks later, YouTuber Brent Rivera saw the success of this video and decided to create his own version of it, calling it, Tinder in Real Life. Notice any similarities? Brent's video became one of his most popular at the time, with over 20 million views. Having taken a risk of copying the video and reaping a huge reward, Brent saw the potential in this strategy to grow his channel massively. So he tried again a few weeks later. Ben Rivera posted this video to his channel titled, Spin the Dare Wheel Challenge with Crush. Brent posted this video with the same title a few days later. Again, he got away with it. So he doubled down on the concept for the next 2 years, posting dozens of other copycat videos like this.
I've got a notebook and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant and act like a food critic. Let's see if they treat me any differently.
I have a notebook and I'm gonna go to a fancy restaurant and act like a food critic to see if they treat me any differently.
I booked a lunch reservation at a Michelin star restaurant and I kept it pretty low-key while I tried the first couple appetizers.
To start the meal, I kept it low-key while I tried the first few items. And after taking some pictures and giving it a few minutes, I whipped out the notebook. Pretty early on, the waitstaff took notice.
But I wasn't getting too much attention, so I whipped out the notebook. Ever since I took out my notebook, the waiters have not stopped looking over.
His channel grew to incredible levels, reaching over 25 million subscribers. However, this increased popularity didn't come without a cost. Other YouTubers within the community took notice and began labeling him as the biggest thief on the platform. He was even called out by Eric at last year's Streamy Awards.
Brent Rivera, you are most likely to copy my thumbnails.
More and more YouTubers have publicly vocalized their displeasure with Brent Rivera.
Brent Rivera accused of stealing content from a smaller creator. A scumbag.
Brent's been doing that for years.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Brent's been stealing shit for years.
No, I think he knows that though.
That's trash.
Yeah, what a
That's
weasel.
absolute trash.
I'm shocked no one knew that.
He's a scumbag.
That's been like a thing for years.
Cancel his ass.
So he's just famous for stealing other people's videos then?
Most recently, David Liu, a small creator with only 80,000 subscribers, pointed out Brent's egregious plagiarism of his latest video, I spent 100 hours in capsule hotels. David took to Twitter to publicize the following, Wow, I rarely call out creators, but Brent Rivera is a plagiarist. For the video that I got to work on, Brent copied the idea, title, thumbnail, hotels, story elements. So I'm kinda mad. Therefore, let me grab a list of all his copycat thumbnails. David went on to provide a thread of similar instances, with Brent seemingly copying ideas and thumbnails from YouTubers like Matthew Beam, Zealous, Andrew Does, and even Eric. In a later tweet, he advised the community that, although one can't do anything about copyright, I'd probably suggest most people in the YouTube space block him to avoid him pillaging ideas from your content. As of this date, YouTube does not have a firm policy against content plagiarism, but strongly condemns it. Basically, YouTube won't do anything if you copy other people's videos.
You can't keep getting away with it!
So where does this leave creators large and small to protect their intellectual property? If the boss won't hand out punishment, it sure seems like the creators are prepared to take matters into their own hands. David Liu brings up an interesting solution. Creators can block Brent Rivera, thereby preventing him from seeing their content and ultimately copying it. This obviously won't stop him as he could always view videos from a guest or personal account. But this isn't the main concern. What may develop eventually is a dangerous blocking culture. Brent Rivera isn't the only person to plagiarize on YouTube. His videos are the most egregious form of it, but plenty of other creators take inspiration from those whom they follow on the platform. The videos that they end up making inevitably share some similarities with those that they drew inspiration from. If this culture of blocking other creators bearing any level of resemblance to their own videos develops, it could lead to a significant number of creators leaving the platform for greener pastures. Obviously, plagiarism is bad. Even worse when a creator like Brent Rivera with 25 million subscribers steals from much smaller creators with far fewer resources, but a line must be drawn in the sand. YouTube must outline a clear policy and enforce those rules when broken. Otherwise chaos may ensue and the platform that we all love may change forever. Now if you've gotten this far in the video somehow without knowing who Brent Rivera is, check out our video on how Brent became a YouTube superstar. See you next time.